In this video, we're going to show you everything you need to know to travel to Frankfurt, one of the most important cities in Germany, famous for being a major financial hub, but also full of history, culture, and charming scenery. A destination that combines modern skyscrapers with historic buildings, incredible museums, charming squares, and delicious gastronomy. We're going to build together a perfect 5-day itinerary so you can make the most of your trip, with tips on the best tours, attractions, restaurants, where to stay, ticket prices, and all the essential information. On the first day, start exploring the historic heart of the city, Römerberg, the most famous square in Frankfurt, surrounded by reconstructed half-timbered houses and historic buildings. Entrance to the square is free, and it's well worth walking around for amazing photos. Take the chance to visit the Römer, the Old Town Hall, with entry around $6. Right next to it is St. Bartholomew's Cathedral, impressive and free to enter. But to climb the tower and get a panoramic view of the city, the ticket costs about $4. For lunch, try schnitzel, or the famous sausage dish with mustard, in a traditional restaurant in the area, spending around $16 per person. In the afternoon, cross the Eiserner Steg Bridge, which connects the old town to the Sachsenhausen neighborhood, and enjoy the view of the main river. End the day exploring Sachsenhausen, famous for its bars and the typical drink Apfelwein, a type of apple cider. On the second day, start at the Museumsufer, Frankfurt's museum embankment. There are several museums side by side, and the combined ticket to access up to 34 museums costs about $12 per person. For lunch, enjoy the restaurants near the river, with dishes starting at $14. In the afternoon, go up to the main tower observation deck, one of the city's most famous skyscrapers, with an incredible panoramic view. The ticket costs about $10 and is especially worth it in the late afternoon to watch the sunset. Finish the day strolling along Ziel, Frankfurt's most famous shopping street, full of stores and malls. And for those who are new here on the channel, welcome! Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you're enjoying it, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It really helps us a lot. On the third day, explore the Palmengarten, the city's botanical garden, with greenhouses and beautiful gardens. The ticket costs about $10 per person. Then, visit the Senckenberg Museum, one of the largest natural history museums in Germany, where admission is around $12. For lunch, try modern German dishes at one of the restaurants in the West End area. In the afternoon, visit the Bornheim neighborhood, known as Frankfurt's bohemian district, full of cafes, alternative shops, and charming streets. On the fourth day, take a day trip to Heidelberg, a romantic city about 1 hour by train from Frankfurt. There you can visit Heidelberg Castle, one of the most famous in Germany, with entry around $14. Walk through the historic center and climb up to the Philosophenweg, a path with incredible views of the city. Round-trip transportation costs about $10 per person. Take the chance to have lunch at a local typical restaurant, spending around $16. But don't worry, because in the video description and here on the QR code in the corner of the screen, we'll leave the link to the site where we always buy our tickets and tours for the lowest price. It's the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything. Tickets to all attractions, tours, and excursions to nearby cities and places worth visiting, all for the lowest price. And you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. And they also have free tours that are great. And remember that in the link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip for the lowest price. The sites we use to plan our trips and that have everything much cheaper. Travel SIM card, travel insurance for half the price, tickets for all attractions, good and cheap hotels we've stayed in, cheap car rental, and the global account to take money paying much lower fees. And the links already contain automatic discounts, as we are always updating them. So save and use this page to make your trip much easier. On the fifth day, take the time to discover the more modern and futuristic side of Frankfurt. Walk through the Bankenviertel neighborhood, where the main skyscrapers and bank headquarters are. Visit the Skyline Plaza, a modern shopping mall with a panoramic rooftop and several shopping options. Another good option is to visit the Kleinmarkthalle, a traditional covered market with food stalls and local products. To end the trip, have dinner at a restaurant overlooking the main river, spending around $20 per person. An excellent tip is to pick up your car at Frankfurt Airport, which is the city's main airport. That way, you avoid spending on the 2 transfers you would need to get to the hotel and save time, as you won't need to go to a rental company later. And remember that booking in advance online is always much cheaper and guarantees your car. And don't forget to use the price comparison tool, which we'll leave in the link. It compares prices at all rental companies and finds unbeatable deals. We'll leave here on the links. Page 3 hotels we've stayed at that were cheap and super well located. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which is the best area. Staying in this area, you can't go wrong. The best area to stay in Frankfurt is downtown, especially near the Hauptbahnhof, the central station, and also in the out area, the Old Town. Staying there puts you close to the main attractions, and you can visit most of them on foot. You'll also have easy access to public transportation to anywhere else. A good hotel in this area costs an average of $60 per night for a double room, which is $30 per person. And if your room has a kitchen, it really helps save money, as you can buy food at supermarkets, which are much cheaper, and make some meals at the hotel. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.